Live from Vienna. I have to master this. Give me some time. It's the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Oh yeah. Welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. And hello to the new people. I know nobody shows up for like a half an hour and all that stuff. So, welcome. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm drinking the same shit as always, and it's still on sale. I get like this bottle and another bottle. I'm still getting 50 cents off. Oh shit! Sounds from the beginning. You're making me work, girlfriend. Fuck it. Sound back up. I'm getting good at this. I'm finally learning how to do my own show. I mean, CF is in the house. That's the type of thing we like. Showing up nice and early. Sigmund Floyd's here. MMP Cody says, good evening, Blackie. Yeah, it's actually good morning for me here in Vienna. It is 12:31, but good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good whatever to everybody around the planet. I like it when I get people showing up from different continents. That's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Where are you from? Well, originally I'm from Argentina, but I work in the North Pole. Huh? Wouldn't it be easier to work in the South Pole? You get the math, right? Fuzzy math. Kiwi Lover's in the house. Oh shit! I don't have a sound for you. Adonis in the house. That's the type of thing we like. Jones here as well. Okay, good. We got a good crowd. Nice Sunday crowd. Everybody knows the drill, right? Everybody, we say hi in the beginning, see who shows up, see what happens with the chat. Maybe I won't piss off anybody tonight. I don't know. Maybe I will. Ooh, a little bit saucy sometimes on the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. It's like the Sex Pistols. Oh, what do? They pissed everybody off, especially the Queen. The Queen banned people from listening to the Sex Pistols. And what happens? The Sex Pistols get famous. It's called free advertising. Don't watch the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. It fucking sucks. Guess what? I just got 100 more people watch it. A night. No, it's good. No, fuck it anyway. It really doesn't really matter anyway. Everybody knows the show is about acceptance. And it's about, wow, funny stuff can maybe come in our direction. And we think, do I accept it? Do I fight it? I don't know. If somebody's lunging a dagger at you, you might want to block. Run away. Oh, those are natural instincts. So you may have to utilize all of your sensory skills while watching this show, and you must be 17 years or older, or get permission from your hippie parents who say it's okay to swear in the house, even in front of grandma. Katie's in the house. Ooh, number 13 here. Oh, that's the type of thing we like. Tony's in the house. Yeah, Mike's here as well. Yeah. I'm not supposed to read unless it's super, super funny. A reminder to everybody, and no offense, Mike, I understand you, sometimes you forget the rules. I have to remind everybody. Damn, I'm 3 minutes in? Fuck. Mike says, I was born in confusion, but now I live in insanity, with an exclamation point. We like proper punctuation here, but please don't be funny now. Your time to be... Oh, I have to tell this to everybody. JB's in the house. Fuck it, I'm totally screwing this one up. And I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just not really good at it yet. At 45 minutes past the hour, we'll start reading the chat. So I requested, hey, it's my stream, right? My show. Don't be funny now. Just say hi and all that stuff. No, you're allowed to be funny. I'm taking the mickey out of you. I'm taking the piss out of you. But if something catches my attention, usually I'm just like right now I'm rolling a cigarette. So I don't give a fuck. I'm going to start reading the chat at 45 minutes past the hour. At the top of the hour, I'd like to take 2, maybe 3 people, 5 minutes each. I did get a request today that Ben said he wanted to come on. So if Ben shows up, maybe we'll have Ben on. Isabel told me she was looking at JB's chat earlier, and it looked like Weinhauer showed up. So who knows? Maybe Weinhauer's in a good mood. He wants. Those are my buddies that I work with here in Vienna. And anybody who's new to the show, especially the lurkers, time to come out of the closet. All you're gonna do is send me your email. And it's funny, the deranged person stopped writing me emails, which is good. That thing, he got bored with that one. And I'm quoting JB. If anybody gets bored with my show, stop watching it. It's really easy. It's too easy. But if you want to be on the show, because we like to have people's voices, where everybody has our avatars. Ooh, a lot of people ask me this is, who is the guy sitting next to Blackie in Blackie's avatar? That is Jay Maskus from the group Dinosaur Jr. I grew up with him. I met him when I was, I don't know, 16, maybe 15. I can't remember how old I was when I met him. We became good friends, and we're still good friends. Fucking amen. Okay, I'm not supposed to read the chat. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, rolling cigarette. Check. Drinking wine. Check. Yeah, Weinhauer says, I believe you. Weinhauer says, hi, Alec. My cell phone gives me a better connection than my Wi-Fi. With an exclamation point. We like proper punctuation here. Thank you so much, Phil. That's my buddy, Phil. Kurt's in the house. Yeah. And I believe you. And I'll be... I was thinking, what did I do today? I just watched the Tornado Watch. Hold on, I'm using watch 2 times in one sentence. I am pleased that the Tornado Watch is over for the area in Florida where my daughter lives. So I spent a lot of the evening with my daughter, actually in the afternoon, and I spent a lot of time with my daughter today online, which is great, and my mom, and they were in a Tornado Watch. So yeah, Kurt. What do they say? Go into the bathtub, okay? Put a mattress over you. You'll be fine. You're gonna lose your fucking house, but you'll be alive. No, a lot of people have storm shelters and tornado, whatever you call them. You go into the basement, and there's one lockdown room or whatever. But in Florida, there is no basement because it's situated on the Everglades. So if you dig down anything more than a grave, if you go down 10 feet or 12 feet, you hit the water level. Yeah. Dig a basement fast as CF. That's funny. That's the type of thing. This could be possible. I'm not supposed to read. I said stop being funny, guys. Okay? I know I got a good crowd here. And I know I'm joking. Yeah, Ben's here. Yeah, Ben, I'll take you first on the top of the hour if you really want to do it. Ben made a request. He says, Blackie, can I be on your show tonight? There's something I want to get off my chest. And I says, hey. I says, I'm not only your good friend, I'm not only your producer, co-writer. You can come on my show whenever you want, just not every day. You can come on tonight. We haven't heard Ben Arsman's voice for a while. We hear him all the time on Harmony's show. She just played it. Ben, you just got played a Harmony show like about 15, 20 minutes ago. I was setting up my show here. And I wrote sup on Harmony's page. And as soon as I say sup, Ben Arslan gets played. I love and the rock and roll and Kush 420. That whole crowd, MMP, Cody, you guys are great supporters of Ben Arslan's music. And I appreciate that, and I know Ben does too. That's from the bottom of my heart, actually. It's very humbling to hear us going through the underground internet, streaming internationally, being recorded for the rest of time. That's quite interesting. I like that. That's really, really cool. But we got a good crowd going here. Everybody keep up with the highs. I'm going to say cheers from Vienna. Looks like I'm talking to the 3rd District and the 14th District. Ooh, we got a lot of Vienna in the house tonight. I like that. MM says, Ben is awesome. That's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. When people are giving compliments, not backhanded compliments. And we're allowed to joke. Okay, my show is called Entertainment, so this is all about, hey, music is entertainment. Dr. Ruth stuff, I like to do that shit. Howard Stern, whatever the fuck. Chris Rock, whatever. I like my humor. We can talk about serious subject matters as well. We can talk about, I'm a Christian, but I'm not religious. Hey, we could talk about that all night if you wanted to. Whatever, I said cheers. Wow, it was a good goal. Sorry for the dead air. I'm not supposed to do that, but you're not supposed to really drink when you're on. No, it's kind of funny when David Letterman had his coffee mug. We all know he was getting lit. Um, but I think right now I'm not going to get lit. I just opened it up. Okay, I've been drinking beer all day. Nothing. I don't fucking feel it. Now if I drink this wine fast, I might get a little buzz. Hey, if I'm really crazy, I might even cut my hair.
Often I am upset that I did not fall in love, but I guess it's worth the stress of falling out of bed. Are you me yet? I'm a little sick right now, but I swear when I'm ready I will fly us out of there. Cup hair, leave. Cut my hair. Cup hair. Strangely feels at home. This Christmas strangely feels at home. This.
Well, I love that song, and I've been playing that now. What, about 3 weeks now? And my daughter sent me that song. Cut my hair. It's only 1 minute. It's like a tiny clip. There's a little cartoon with it and stuff. But I never heard that song, and I was like, thank you, girlfriend. I call my daughter girlfriend. I call her Babes. I say, Babes. I said, thank you so much for. Uh, yeah, no, the bass is right on my teeth. James Roberts says, yeah, that's the point. I love the bass and that little tiny girl voice, and it's really super, super cool stuff, and the Massive Attack type of drums and all that stuff. Um, Art Bell is my mother is a huge Art Bell fan, and he has fallen asleep. I think he was 79 or something. He is a conservative AM radio DJ, talk show, whatever, on the radio, fucking AM radio bullshit stuff. Art Bell, he's got artbell.com and all that stuff. No, he passed away. He's probably raging alcoholic like me. No, I'm just a drunk. But yeah, when I read that headline, yeah, Art Bell fell asleep. He's up in heaven, as far as I can say. Cheers. This one is to you, Art Bell. Now, my mother loved you a lot. I never really listened to Art Bell that much, I'll be honest with you. But it's kind of like, it's just conservative, right-wing chat, live phone calls, kind of like what I'm doing. Holy shit. But I never really analyzed his approach, so I didn't really watch him that much. My mother is addicted to AM radio, okay? She loves to listen to people fucking talk. Guess what? She brought up a son who likes to fucking talk. Beer's in the house. Cheers. Jeremy's in the house. This is what we're talking about. The party's going really strong tonight. Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, in a minute and a half, I'm going to start reading the chat. No, exactly. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Katie says Art Bell also was a conspiracy theory, talking about UFOs, Bigfoot, and ghosts. You forgot to put the period at the end. That bothers me, Katie. Okay, stuff like that drives me nuts. I'm fucking with you. It's kind of like, what was that show, In Search Of? That was with Leonard Nimoy. That show was great. I think that was that late 70s, early 80s? In Search Of, with Leonard Nimoy's voice. And they would talk about the Loch Ness Monster, for example. What's it? Nessie. I think the name is Nessie. Hey, the Loch Ness Monster. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm still not supposed to read yet here. Everybody say hi and all that stuff. And I'm making this joke now for the last week, but and tell me when it gets boring, and I'll try to come up with a new joke. But the smart people, and I noticed this, like right now my thing says 26 watching. Watch this, in 15 minutes it's going to say 1 million. Because everybody knows they don't really care about the fucking chat. They want to hear who I'm going to talk to. Who is Blackie going to grill? And sometimes Blackie gets told to fuck off. Oh, it's such an exciting show. No, I like to read the chat tremendously, and it's 45 minutes past the hour right now, so I'll start reading now. Everyone's still saying hi. Now's your chance to be funny, okay? Doesn't matter. I'll smoke until I hear a funny joke. Kurt says, Kiwi, I don't know anyone that has been affected by that cruel disease. And once again, I'm not going to go back up and find out what that cruel disease is, but I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to move forward. No, this is the part I like. I get to smoke. Who gives a fucking shit? Ooh, Ben says, I'm having a beer right now. And he he says the comment to @having a beer. Oh, that is just hilarious. JB says, you can't grill me. I'll bury you intellectually. With smiley face emojis. Oh, he has my lucky number 5. I know. Correct. No, that's what I'm supposed to say. Correct. And that's true. And that is true. JB will kick my fucking Boston dick if I actually try to grill him. Kiwi says, I know, Kurt. My mom died from liver cancer when I was 23. Yeah, that's okay. We're allowed to talk about. It's a little bit of a sad story. 23 years old, Kiwi. I can't even imagine, to be honest with you. But that's when your mom went to heaven. That's when she fell asleep. JB's liking the 5s. Tony says, it's epidemic now, Kurt. Everybody's got it. Just heard today, 48-year friend has lung cancer. Oh, boy, this conversation in the chat has turned rather sour. That's okay. It's Sunday. Today's the day where we're supposed to remember that Jesus died on the cross for us, for our sins. And no, I'm not trying to make fun of Raina, 4321. I love her. She's great. And I'm not trying to be Bishop Blackie. Hello, Messenger Mike, if you're lurking. Sorry, and I tell you, what was it, yesterday or something? The chat was going way so fast. I thought about turning it to slow mode 30 seconds. Right now it's on slow mode 15 seconds. I know for the new people, sometimes they go, hey, why is Blackie timing me out? I'm not. I put on 15-second time delay. So you can't write a bloody fucking book on my fucking chat. If you want to read a bloody... here, oh yeah, I haven't said this for days. If you love my... no, I was trying to perfect it. If you like my show, you'll love my book. If you love my show, and buy fucking 10 of my books, my daughter needs braces in about 2 years, okay? Having a beer has been working with me, trying to promote this thing. And of course, that's a half joke. Here's a word I love to say. Katie says, I know a station in London that's called that. Pancreas is about the worst way to go. Ooh. And if the liver goes along with it, one does not last long at all. Yeah, can we all change the subject soon? With proper punctuation this time, Katie, thank you. With a question mark at the end. Yeah, let's talk about St. Pancras Station in London. It's right next to King's Cross. Let's talk about England. Tony, have you ever been to King's Cross? And trust me, if you've ever been to King's Cross, London, you would remember it. And tell us your favorite, and maybe you've been to St. Pancras Station as well. Let's change, yeah, let's turn into travel and all that stuff. Now, who gives a fuck? No, we're allowed to talk about anything as well. Tony has a clarification. He says, we make fun of shit things in the United Kingdom. Correct. No, that is true. JB says a time delay is not a timeout. Correct. Meredith says, no, I'm not sure what that's in relation to. Dick Rendell, what is she talking about? I missed it. JB says, I never had a proper English breakfast. You're missing out, actually. English breakfasts are, number one, and I think you're a type of guy, JB, that doesn't get hangovers. But if you have a hangover, when you wake up and have a proper, as they say, it's not, they don't call it English breakfast. They call it proper English breakfast, which means you got to do everything right. And if you have a proper English breakfast, the saturated fat, I don't know, it kills your headache. I have no idea. It's like the only cure for a hangover in England, which is brilliant, is gorge on food. And when you wake up, you go, I feel like I want to puke. And then you force all this fucking bacon and sausage and baked beans and fucking fried tomatoes and toast, and you jam all that shit, and it's like overflowing off the plate, and you only pay like fucking a couple of well, I don't know, like $6 or something. So they're usually at like in America we call them diners. In England they call them cafes. So you go to a local cafe, and you get a proper. So it's not really like a pub. It's the morning guys, and I never really saw a pub that actually had English breakfast. Usually it was at the Calf. In Notting Hill, they call it the Calf. The big ass breakfast. It really does work. You can get it with blood sausage. CF is clarifying. Correct. No, that is true. And I like the bacon. They're called, what is it called? Is it called rashers or is it called bellies? Tony, help me out here. It's like pork bellies. It's a little bit like Canadian bacon, but it's not. And English bacon is quite good, actually. It's almost like very thinly sliced ham. And they grill that shit up in tons of fucking grease and fucking, and then drop some eggs. So you got like, I think it's like 2 eggs, 2 this, 2 that, 2 the other thing, 2 everything, and it's like, motherfucker. Oh, Katie says, just noticing how silly this is going to get here. And she says, ha ha. That's the type of thing we like. Thank you, Tony, and JB also understanding rashers. What's the word for like? Oh, now I remember the word for what I was thinking. So rashers that's for a proper English breakfast. The other word is what is it called? Now it came to me, then it just left me. Is it streaky? No. Is it strip? No. Is it streaky bacon? I think it's called streaky bacon. Well, Demon Code is here. Hello, Demon. He's making a reference to Hawaii. He's talking about fried spam, and he says yum with a smiley face emoji. Kurt likes my joke. Blackie, no, this is actually correct. Blackie is the punctuation police. No, that's true. I have no problem. I'm not wearing a hat, okay? I'm just using my noodle. CF says, play don't hide the sausage with a smiley face emoji. I don't want to take that joke where it could go to. Joan says, my son called hot dogs death capsules. And she's laughing out loud. The biscuits and gravy, fucking good stuff. James says he likes, that was from JB. James says, eggs, bacon, toast, and coffee for me. Ooh, I like that. That's a good combination. I like French toast with a side of bacon. Obviously, you know, I don't want to offend anybody. It could be maple syrup from Vermont or from Canada. So I don't want to get anybody upset. It could be from Massachusetts, out of the maple tree that I grew up with outside of Boston. I grew up with homemade maple syrup. I just love waffles with bacon. I don't know. Is that healthy? Probably not. I should be dead by now. Okay, 7 minutes is going to be top of the hour. I'm going to call up Ben Arswin. I'm going to open up my Google Hangouts. Ben, make sure you got Google Hangouts ready and steady. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, bro. And then 2 other people, also lurkers, think about it. Think about it. This Blackie guy doesn't seem too harsh. I don't know. Some people I piss off. I'm always polite to police. I like to be polite. I was always polite to... No, that's not true. I think I got in trouble one time in school because they said I was rude to my teacher. And it's because my teacher sneezed. And he said, excuse me. And it was in 6th grade. And I replied, you're welcome. I was learning. He put me in the corner for fucking, I don't know, 10 minutes for that one. I said, you're welcome. That was when I was learning how to do sarcasm. I got in trouble for that one. Okay. A Demon Code says, yeah, doing great, Joan. I'm just relaxing on a Sunday with a smiley emoji face. We like those smiley emoji face. I know I'm losing the chat here. Sorry, guys. Oh, Louisiana hot sauce. A comment from Vicky. That sounds nice. Meredith says, eggs Benedict. Ooh, with 2 4-leaf clovers emojis. Fuck it, even. Jeremy says, correct. And I know what the fuck you're saying correct to, but I don't know. Maybe I said something, maybe somebody else did. What the fuck do I know? Okay, this conversation has gone to food, which is good. That was a request that we had from the chat. Let's stop talking about death and drama. Let's not go to. It makes me think of the Love Boat, and you know, sometimes the doctor. Usually, he was just flirting with the ladies, but sometimes the doctor got used for the piece of paper that he has on the wall that says he's a doctor, and it would be like, oh wow, this is life or death. Wow, wow. But then he goes back and he saves somebody's life, or maybe they did they ever do like bury somebody at sea on the Love Boat? Now that would be morbid. I'm thinking about Black Friday's show, and thanks Mike for exposing me to gothic chicks online who are actually really funny from England. So I like to promote shows that I see. Everybody knows I love JB. I saw Harley Girl today. Harley Girl was great. Harley Girl and Elle. And they're always developing the show and getting it better and better and better. From the beginning, it was already awesome, so I'm not like critiquing or anything. But they're filling it up with more information. I feel like I'm just bloody fucking repeating myself all the time. JB says, I have no problem with IHOP at all. I have no problem with IHOP either if I'm fucking hammered and stoned. But if I'm sober and not stoned, that place fucking sucks. I don't know. I haven't been to IHOP for a little while, so actually for many years, for over a decade. So did IHOP get their standard of food? Did it get better? For my international listeners, European listeners, I saw, and including England, because England is not Europe. I love it when you guys say that. IHOP means International House of Pancakes, and I think it's like 24 hours a day actually, and you can go there and get pancakes whenever you want, and like the small serving costs like $0, and they give you enough to fucking have a heart attack right there, and it's a funny place. I grew up with it, and I don't know when did IHOP start. I don't know, but it looks like it's still around. I see commercials on TV a lot. If anybody watches Fox Graham stuff, you know, that shit will pop up once in a while. IHOP, International House of Pancakes. It's funny, I like the word International House. It makes it sound like legitimate. It's all like made with like, I think it's made with powdered eggs. JB, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not even real eggs. It's like powdered eggs. They cut corners like everywhere, so they charge you like $0, and you can get super fucking stuffed and eat all you want and all that stuff. Maybe they changed it and they got fancy. I know in Vienna here, when I go to McDonald's, it's not called McDonald's anymore. It's called McCafe. They actually make it fresh there, right in front of you. Well, they have some of it prepped, but nothing sits underneath the heat lamp. Well, sometimes when they get busy or they make a mistake. But if you go in there, 95%, 98% of the times, when I go there and I say, give me a cheeseburger as a snack, it comes up super fresh. I don't know, I'm like, damn, the bread, I know it's dodgy bread, but they say in Austria it's a little bit higher quality. And the same thing with the chicken sandwiches. So it's actually decent quality. And it costs €1 for a fucking cheeseburger and €2 for a chicken sandwich with lettuce and tomato. Hey, you can't beat that, man. And they make it fresh for you there. That's pretty good. The word lurkers caught my attention. Demon Coach says the difference are the lurkers. And we have a lot of lurkers here. Trust me. I know. Most of them are my family and friends. My closest family and friends. They love to watch my show, and they go, "Oh, Blackie's at it again." So they're not going to join the chat. My mother went onto the phone one time. We did Google Hangouts with my mom one time. That was funny. And I promised her that I would not swear, and I think I did not swear. But she's like, "Well, if you're gonna fucking swear all the time, why should I fucking watch your show? Your show sounds like it's what do they call it? Potty humor, and sometimes it is. And sometimes I say something brilliant like, I studied philosophy and I've learned that I am nothing." And that goes over everybody's head. If you're a Christian, you're supposed to say, "Oh, I'm a child of God." Okay. But in philosophy, you're still nothing. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do one-on-one with you, Ben, in a second. I'm looking at trust me, you know me, I'm good with time. Ooh, Case Critters says, sorry, this is my first time here. Welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Everybody say hi to Case Critters. That's the type of thing we like. And press like and subscribe and ring the bell. You're very, very welcome here on the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Okay, it's now top of the hour. I'm gonna have a sip of beer. Oh, I said beer. I'm gonna have a sip of wine and say cheers to beer. I'm trying to fix the sentence. And open up Google Hangouts. We got Katie, we got Case Critters. Yeah, right next to each other. We like that. That's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. New people coming in. Sometimes people go, I don't like him. Maybe because I don't really talk about anything. I'm kind of like the R-rated version of Seinfeld. The Blackie Fitzpatrick Show is about nothing. Why? Because I studied philosophy and they told me that I am nothing. So I decided, hey, let's embark through the internet. I'm trying to be funny here. Through the internet, I'm going to embark into nothingness. Being in nothingness. Sartre. Ooh, Frenchy stuff. That was for AC Cobra. Okay. He's so intelligent, he knows how to be nothing. Correct! Well, that's true, actually. No, that is true. Oh, yeah. No, I know we've been having a lot of new people up for the first time coming on. But Ben, you haven't been on for a while. I'm going to try to find your name. Ooh, I found you, and it's green. Ben, do you want to call me, or should I call you? I'm going back to the chat. Do you want to call me, or should I call you? I know I got a 20-second time delay. I'm reading. Boy, this chat's going motherfucking fast, man. Oh, Ben says, call me, baby. Okay, baby, I'm going to call you right now. Okay, get ready to pick up. We're now calling Ben Arsman, and I believe he's in the 3rd District. Ben Arsman, you were live, calling from the... Are you in the 3rd District? Oh, fuck, you got to turn up your volumes and shit, man. This is like your 3rd or 4th time on, man. Okay. Go through the drill. Everyone says, hey, Blackie, don't give up. Ben's going to figure out how to turn the volume up. Shit. That was supposed to be a smooth segue. That didn't work out at all, did it? Okay, Ben, I'm giving you a minute and a half. Figure it out and say hello to the world. I'm guessing you can hear me, Ben. You got to get the sound thing right. I wouldn't even know how to do it either. I just barely can manage to do this bullshit. I don't touch anything anymore. It works, so I'm not tweaking anything. Okay, one more minute. Is this where I say, oh, no. Tony says, baby Ben. Fucking A, man. Oh, no. He did call me. No, I called him. He did pick up. Okay, it could be just a bad signal. This is what I always think. So, Ben, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hang out. Hang out? I'm reading Hangouts. I'm going to hang up on Hangouts. It's not too easy if you actually have to think about it in advance, which I did not. I'm going to hang up and try to call you again, okay? Ben's one of the good guys, and we like having him on the show here. But not every day, Ben. Okay. Ben, you try to call me. Yeah. Oh, no, I had to kill that one. Ben, call me. Vinehauer says, nothing is there to make something. Correct. That's actually true. Correct. But don't get me wrong. When I say, oh, I'm nothing, I can think of a lot of, it's like, well, hey, I'm at McCafe, and I'm eating a hamburger. So I don't feel like I'm nothing. I'm enjoying cuisine at the highest of levels. But at the end of the day, I'm still nothing. It's just philosophy, Philosophy is like, a bunch of Greek fucking drunk bastards, probably on drugs, who just sat around and were like, what am I supposed to do today? Think. I like that type of. It's like, oh, what am I doing? Thinking. Oh, what am I thinking about? Thinking about how I'm nothing. And then everyone goes, isn't that a little bit weird for you to be thinking about how you're nothing? And I say, no, it's not weird for me to be thinking about how I'm nothing. It means I am intelligent because I've figured out life. Well, what is life? And you go back to, it's like a circle. Nothing, nothing. Okay, my chat's going by itself anyway, so it's good. Last chance, Ben. Give me a call. Otherwise, somebody else can call me. I got my hangers open. Anybody else want to call me? I know I had Agent Don Juan. I think he rescues me sometimes. And Dean Machine. I like it. I got my all my bros. They always rescue me. JB, you can rescue me too right now. So I like to hear different voices. I want to get my drink on. I don't want to just sit here and talk rubbish the whole time. I'd rather listen to your fucking rubbish. Ooh, that's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Ooh, and it's from Ben. Take two. Welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. You were live. Tell us your name. Fucking A, man. Take two, strike out. What do you want, a different fucking phone, Ben? Okay, I'll leave it open for another minute. But he did, for the record, anybody who's recording this, I mean, piece of paper and pen and writing everything down. This time Ben tried to call me. Oh, no, it's another bus stop. But I'll be patient. A D Machine said, here goes the neighborhood. Fucking A, man. You should live in my neighborhood. James Roberts says, pop goes the weasel. That was at the beginning of the show. MMP Cody says, laugh out loud. Technology is great. Yeah. Kiwi says, been there. I think referring to Ben Arsman. Been there, done that. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. No, Katie, my neighbors are they're all foreigners. I'm living here in Vienna, Austria. Okay, I'm also a foreigner. The last thing I'm going to do is call up the Austrian police. Okay, my neighbors are also foreigners. They're from different places in Eastern Europe. The last thing they want to do is call up the Austrian police. Trust me. There's a rule of thumb around that subject matter is when you're, I don't know, in America, I don't know, but it's like if you're a foreigner, the last thing you want to do is call the local police. They're gonna do. I mean, I know I've had problems in different countries, and then they look at me and they go, "You're a foreigner. Why are you wasting my time?" So foreigners, my neighbors are smart. They're like, okay, we have to let the American guy do whatever he wants because if I call the police up, they're just gonna laugh at them. Then they're gonna come down to me and say, "What the fuck are you doing a show at 1:08 in the morning in Vienna?" And I'm gonna be like, because it's 7:08 in Boston, and I'm from Boston. And then they say, "Oh, okay. Can you please be quiet?" And I say, "Okay," but the foreigners upstairs, they don't want to fucking call the police. Trust me. And the police are gonna look around the apartment. You speak with a funny accent. I must to check the whole apartment. I smell weed. That is against the law. You are allowed to have 30 grams, but if you have more, I will search and take them and throw you in the nick.
Hey.
Ah, Ben figured out the button.
Hey.
Ben, you were live.
Hey.
You were live and loud and clear on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show.
What the fuck is going on with this crap? I'm always have to change it. I don't even. Okay, sorry, but
Ben,
I'm getting upset. Okay.
Well, Ben, I don't even know because, as you know, I don't even have a phone. You're using an iPhone, correct?
I'm not using an iPhone. I'm on the fucking computer.
Well, Ben, you're not a computer, my friend. This is how the story
Yeah,
is.
but whatever.
I'm
I
sorry.
understand.
I'm sorry. That was a good joke I just said.
Yeah, but every time I have to change it, and every time it has problems, that slowly really gets on my nerves. But it's
Uh,
okay.
that's because you drink too much coffee. We are live with Ben Arson. Ben Arson, you have the floor. I know you told me earlier. You said, "Hey, Blackie, I want to come on your show and talk about something. Here is your chance. I give you 5 minutes."
Okay, so Blackie, I wanted to talk about Trump bombing Syria, and as you know, we all like Trump, right? So we're all "Make America Great Again," and it's okay, and I still like him. But I slowly, I'm kind of a little bit nervous and also afraid because when Russia backing Assad and Trump calling Assad criminal animal, you know what that means, right? It's Russia against the U.S. So that kind of makes me a little bit concerned. I'm concerned about this one. So
Okay, I really don't have any comment. I think I wrote to you earlier. I haven't analyzed the propaganda enough to make a proper decision. I want to see time play out, but I do want to say this one thing, which I really do believe, and I think I wrote this to you, is that Donald Trump and Putin are best friends. So this whole World War III stuff, I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. I know you're 26 years old. You're young, maybe a little bit scared, but Putin and Trump are best friends. Do you understand that part or not?
I understand this, but they're the two both most powerful countries in the world, and if if they press the button, it's over, right?
That's not going to happen. Okay, Ben, you're young. Okay, let me tell you.
No. I'm talking about my future generation, right?
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand this part. Here's a question I never asked you before. Do you know what the expression saber rattling means?
What? Once again, come again, please.
Okay, no, this is a good English expression. Saber
No.
rattling.
Yes.
Do you know what saber rattling means?
No.
Okay, saber
Are you
rattling.
talking about? Yeah.
No, no, a saber is like a sword. It's like a weapon, right? So America has nukes. This is what you're afraid about. This is how I read your mind. America has nukes. Russia has nukes. So we have to be really, really nice to each other. Well, guess what? Russia was really nice to us because they let us use the airspace in Syria for the attack.
Okay.
Did you read that in your propaganda?
Well, I read a lot of things, but I don't think I read that. I read a lot of things about hidden space and shit, and Russia did it also, and then the U.S. Was the first one. So whatever, but you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like it's a little bit concerning for me because you know two high powers smashing together is not a comfortable thing.
When you say
You
high,
understand me, right?
you mean to say superpowers?
Yeah, I'm talking about superpowers. I'm talking
Well,
about the most
okay.
powerful
You
countries
told
in
me
the
to
world.
correct your English, and I'm sorry I'm doing it in front of 100 people.
But that's okay. High power, superpower, what the fuck?
No, everybody understands you
But
anyway.
uh, but
But if you're going to write a song, you
but
wouldn't
I'm
say high
talking
power. High power means God. Superpowers means Russia and America.
right. The only thing I'm saying is fight each other however you want, but please don't use nukes. I'm saying this again, okay? Fight each other as long as you want, as much as you want, but please don't use nukes.
Okay,
That's
okay,
all I'm saying
Ben,
here.
can you read the chat right now?
Yes.
Okay, well, look at what Mike said. Michael Gonzalez, he says, Blackie, thumbs up, teach him the Cold War. So this is what you don't know because
No,
you're 26.
I know what Cold War
Okay,
means.
so
It's
this is
like
yeah. Okay, so there's nothing to be afraid about right now. Okay, Russia is friends with America. They always have been since World War One. They always have been friends, and the Cold War is a lie. It's called fake news. And I know you love Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is finally telling everybody stop listening to the lies. And I don't know what propaganda that you heard, but I've heard people talk about it. They say, "Oh, is this the beginning of?" That's the Clinton network news. they're saying, oh, it could be third world, and they say that in Austria. It's not gonna happen. Okay? It's just
No,
it's
but
a
it's
scare.
also
It's a scare tactic.
it's also Fox News reporting it, and
You know,
also
Fox News is just as bad too sometimes. Okay, everybody here knows
yeah,
that.
I know, I
We
know, I
don't we
know.
don't listen to everything.
I'm only talking about, I'm also talking about YouTube. I'm also talking about, I'm not reading only one report. I'm reading, I think, 50 reports. So a lot of people are concerned, but
No, that's
whatever.
the way to
Maybe
do
it's
it.
not even that bad.
That's the way. Hey Ben, it looks like I have freeze frame. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
I'm gonna you know how I do this. I'm gonna kill everything. Okay, and I have to restart everything.
Okay, kill it.
As soon as you and me start talking politics, YouTube shuts me down. They do this all the time.
I know. Hell. Yeah. I know
Well,
what you
I'm
mean.
not sure. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna.
It's what JP is talking about all the time.
Yeah, no, it happened. It happens to me. Yeah. My light says I'm still on. I can still hear you, but my YouTube is dead. But the chat will stay alive anyway. I'm gonna kill you. I'll call you back in a second. Okay, buddy?
Okay.
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 I gotta kill everything.
Yeah.
Shit, this is so hilarious, man. Okay, now my OBS is back open, and now I gotta go back to Google. I hope the chat is still alive here. I had to kill everything, man. They just shut me down, man. That didn't work. As soon as we start talking I think it's the word Syria. Ben said the word Syria, and all of a sudden I went red. And I was like, fuck, man. Oh, well. Okay. Now I'm opening up my creator studio so I can see if I'm still alive and see if the chat's still around. It's a pain in the ass, but whatever. Who cares? I don't think I'm losing any sleep over there. Yeah, it looks like my chat's still going. And then and I'm green. It says I'm green now, and 23 watching. Okay, good. But the chat's still going. The chat is lively. But I want to have Ben to be able to say a proper bye-bye. But thank you guys for assisting. It's like Ben's 26, and he's like, oh, is it going to be World War III? Fucking A, man. We've been hearing that bullshit forever. Okay? And Kurt's talking about, oh, is there a problem? It was a setup joke. I mean, I don't want to go too far on what exactly happened, but thank you, CF, for understanding. Everything was all set up, and people got the wrong idea, and that's okay. Ben, call me. Can you hear me? Ben, call me, because it worked that time. Or I can try to call you. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to call you. Okay, I'm still moving up my stuff around here. Yeah, I'm still green. Okay, I'm back to the chat. Okay. Okay, Ben, I'm going to call you right now so we can say a proper bye-bye. And then I'll try to take somebody else. Maybe I'll call Weinhauer. Okay, Ben, you're back on. I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the last minute to say bye-bye and finalize your thoughts, and then blow me a kiss. Are you in the 3rd district?
I'm in the 3rd district.
Okay. So finalize your last thoughts, and I hope you learned something about the older guys. Just like me. That the Cold War threat thing is meant to scare the masses. Okay, you're not a computer. That means you're independent. Trust me,
Okay.
trust me, man. This is a smoke screen for something else. You have the floor for 1 minute.
Okay, so as you all know, I'm a musician, and it's my job. I want to make people happy, and I don't want my future generation to be, that the air and the water and the fishes and the nature to be fucked up. So that's all I'm saying here is that please don't use nukes. You can fight each other as I just said, you can fight each other as long as you want, as much as you want, and as hard as you want. But please don't push the limits at the nukes. So no limits at the nukes and whatever. I love you guys, and I just wanted to get this off my tits, as Blackie's always saying.
Yeah, no, it's okay to get it off your tits. Yeah. It's okay.
So I just, I'm talking to Americans here, and I'm an Austrian. Who cares?
No, you're talking to France right now. You're talking to France. You're talking to England. You're talking to Canada. You're talking to America. Okay. You talking
I'm
to
actually
Russia?
talking. I'm actually talking to the White House.
I don't think Trump's listening to you, buddy. Sorry.
I know, but it's my
I
my
know, I know,
thoughts going
I
on.
know, I know, I know.
Yeah.
Trump is not going to.
Okay, guys.
No, nobody ever said the
Um,
word nukes. Okay, the only people who said the nukes were the fucking propaganda media. Okay, Trump never said nuke,
yeah, I know.
and Putin never
I
said
know.
nuke.
Just,
Okay, so that's just the media creating this story to
but
scare people like you.
it seems like Putin is pretty upset about Trump bombing Syria because
No, he
Putin is
isn't.
backing the fuck.
If he was upset, he would have no, no, no. He's not upset. He would have not said yes to giving away the airspace. Do your research. Russia said
Okay.
yes. Putin said yeah. Yeah, okay, America, do whatever you want to do. We'll
Yeah.
turn a blind eye. So they looked the other way, but they made phone calls. Okay, I mean I saw Mad Dog Mattis do the legal explanation about why he could do that, and of course it's a channel of communication between Moscow and Washington D.C. Okay, they're talking to each other all the time, and
And as JB agrees with me, because I know he does, uh, the decision to bomb Syria, I don't think it's a good decision. It's a bad decision. I like Trump, but it was a bad decision. So I'm not with him bombing Syria.
I told you as well when we were emailing each other earlier is I don't really like the use of bombs either, but what I would like to do is I want to trust Trump. I'm putting I'm actually making a €5 bet that Trump is doing the right thing. Okay, I can't bet the house because I don't have a house, but I'm gonna bet that for some reason that I mean obviously I told you, you know, I'm a Christian. You're a Christian. For some reason, God allowed
Yeah.
this to happen, right? And the story that I heard
Hmm.
when I was watching Harley Girl and Elle's show was that nobody was killed during these bombings. Only 3 people were injured, and God bless the 3 people who were injured. But it was a precision strike at 4 o'clock in the morning in Syria, and you know, I heard what the Syrian guy said, the ambassador at the United Nations on Saturday, and he says, "Hey, you guys just blew up a university," but America says, and England and France says, "No, it was a place where you guys are making the chlorine bombs, the chemical bombs." And so I don't know what that's why I said I have not researched the propaganda enough. You told me you looked at 50 different pages about the same subject. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if anybody really knows what the fuck happened. Uh,
Yeah, I
some
know.
some people say it was staged. Some people say it wasn't even real.
Right.
I don't know.
Uh,
What the fuck do I
Blackie,
know?
Blackie, what the fuck do I know? But I'm just saying, I'm a musician here, so let me tell you one thing. I'm really peace and love, and I love the nature, and I love animals and shit. So I'm really into love and peace. Okay, you know all that. Okay, it may sound naive, but whatever. I don't care. The main point is for me, just don't use nukes and don't use chemical weapons. That's all I'm saying.
No, the chemical weapons story, which got banned after World War I, which is the big hype right now, and we've heard this story before, almost a year ago. Actually, almost exactly a year ago. So this is kind of like this thing that shows up once in a while. Some people say it's to distract from Comey's book. I don't know. Kiwi Lover says, give peace a chance. She likes the way you think, Ben, okay?
Give peace a chance, okay? And let's write songs about it.
Yeah, and Joan is clarifying. She says, hey, Ben, that's the only way to go.
Right. I love you guys.
Okay, I'm going to say bye-bye, Ben.
Okay.
Ciao.
Thank you, Blackie, for listening.
And am I allowed to say I love you, buddy, on the show?
Of course you are.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love you. I love you, man, okay? You're welcome back
I
to the
love you
Blackie
too.
Fitzpatrick show anytime you want. Ciao for now, buddy. Meet.
Hey guys, I love you guys. Thank you for playing my music. Thank you for listening. Thank you for
It's really
everything.
nice that they do that. Okay, Ben, I'll meet you back in the chat. Ciao for now.
Okay. Bye bye.
That's the type of thing we like, huh? Oh, Ben Arson live on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Oh. Okay, I have to refresh all the time. Every time we talk about politics, I get fucking red. I refresh it again. It still says red, but I think you guys can still hear me. You know, we're all singing give peace a chance." Yeah, that song got banned. It's funny, during the first Gulf War, when I lived in London during that time, Vicky, and the Queen says, do not play that song, Give Peace a Chance. That song got banned in England, and AC Kubrick and Tony can clarify that that is true. It got banned. The Queen says, don't play anything that talks about peace and fear mongering, saber rattling. And Ben's a little bit young; he's learning. And it's like, I mean, I'm too old to fucking, miss out on this shit. I'm 49, and they've been talking about North Korea forever. And so the whole, you know, it'd be really cool if this is what I envision is a possibility. If Donald Trump can actually sort out the Middle East, it'd be a miracle. If Donald Trump can sort out the North Korea bullshit stuff, that'd be a miracle. And if something like that happens, and I know that Dick Rendell was talking about that a lot of people like to predict when Jesus Christ is going to come back to this earth. And I'm not trying to be a Christian show here, okay? But I pay attention to all different subject matters. Yes, I like the saucy stuff, but I also like the serious stuff. I like everything, to be honest with you. I'm very, very open-minded. And I like to think I'm intelligent, but I'm not an expert. I'm an expert in music. That's about it. But when it comes to all these other different subject matters, I think to myself, could Donald Trump be a sign that Jesus is getting ready to come to this planet again? That'd be interesting. If I could see that in my lifetime, in our lifetime, my daughter's lifetime, I'd be like, cool. I'd be ready for the shift. The monotony of the way that we live now sometimes doesn't make sense to me. And if all of a sudden there could be a real new world order, not in the way that human beings manipulate, but in a way where actually, could you imagine if Jesus Christ really came down? They say there's supposed to be, the book of Revelations, they say there's supposed to be a lot of turmoil and chaos. Some people say that, hey, Trump is the turmoil and chaos. I don't know, maybe. So I don't want to read anything into anything. I'm not a fucking judge. I always joke about this on my show. And if anybody wants to judge me, guess what? You ain't a judge either. Okay? Nobody here is a judge. People can make statements. Is this a courtroom? No. It's a fucking live chat room. Oh, I don't like it? Leave. But nobody can judge anybody. And it's quite freeing, actually, for me. It's like, oh, wow. I'm responsible for my own life? Okay. Am I responsible for somebody else's emotions? Well, if my daughter's not happy, I feel responsible as a parent to make her smile again. That's it. Not too hard of a feat. She's 7 years old. I can do that. But am I responsible for making grown-ups happy? Usually I just walk the other way. I think to myself, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, I know, Ben. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost the chat. Judge Jeannie is a judge. No, she has a piece of paper that says she's the judge, Kurt. But okay. I think I'm gonna kill my show. I'm running late. Phil, sorry. Phil, is there something you really, really want to say? Phil, you can give me a call if you want. If not, I'm going to kill this show. It's 29 minutes past the hour. We can all meet up somewhere else and do a chat and stuff. I still got a little bit of wine here and stuff, but I don't want to. I know Isabella said she's been working like crazy and stuff. Ooh. It's going to be quick. It's got to be quick. Let's see if this one works. Okay, you were live on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. I'm going to give you a really quick 5 minutes.
Okay.
Phil, you have the floor. Go for it.
Do I hear?
I hear you.
I don't hear.
Oh, shit. This is the same problem we had last time with Phil. We're talking to Philip Mueller. He's the lead singer from Vinehira.
Hello?
It's not going to work. It's going to be a bust out. Shit. Hello, hello, Phil. Hello, hello, Phil. Hello. Check one, check two, check three. No, he can't figure it out. Before he was doing my microphone.
Here we are.
Tell me if you can hear anything, Phil, and I'll give you
Here we are.
I'll give you a monologue. This is going to be a bust out, I know it.
Here we are.
I can't remember who said it earlier in the chat, but yeah, technology. What fun. Technology is fun. No, this is a bust out. I think I'm going to kill the show. Phil, I love you too, man. These are my two guys that I work with, Philip and Ben. Really, really great guys. Philip, if you can listen to my show, Meredith is telling me, get the fuck out now, Blackie, while you're still ahead. She says, good show. Thanks, Blackie. Beer says, count the time the word love gets used. Beer, I love you for saying that. Love, 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 love. Yeah, every time someone says the word love on my show, have a sip of beer. Kiwi Lover says, out of wine, time to go. No, I still have a little bit, but I try to keep my show only 1 hour. So, Philip, Vinehira, sorry, buddy, I'm going to kill this one tonight. James says seizure. I'm not sure what the fuck that means. Yeah, you guys have been great. And Kurt says, Vicky, we're all friends. Yeah, we are all friends. We like to joke around with each other. And if people can't take a joke, well, then they fuck up. I have a lot of people come and go and all this stuff. The other night, what was it, two nights ago, I broke 200 for the first time. Holy fucking shit. 200 people are watching my fucking show. And I'm like, damn. And so a couple of people didn't like me. Boo. Who? Give me a break. You too, MM. Okay, I'm killing this show right now. You guys have been great. I only want to do 1 hour, and I'm kind of running a little bit late, but I tried with Philip. Philip, I'll catch you next time. Okay. Ben Arson was great though, and anybody who doesn't know Ben Arson's music, check it out. You can hear it all the time on MMP Cody's show and on Harmony and Rock and Roll and Push 420. We got a good crowd here. Harley Girl was great. JB is always super, super great. Maybe JB's going to go live after me, and we can all meet up there. I know that Zero is super fucking great, and Zero usually comes on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for me from Vienna, I'm going to say bye for the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Thank you guys so much. I have to use the word love again. Peace. Love, ciao from Vienna. Thank you for watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. You guys are great. Love, peace, whatever. No, I'm supposed to say love a lot. Love, 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 love. And then I say glug, 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 glug. Let's find each other on some other chats and all that stuff. But thank you guys for enjoying the Blackie Fitzpatrick show live every day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What a great show today. That was really, really great. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye from Vienna. Ciao.